Ladies and gentlemen, real shit without K, your host. Okay, hey everyone. And this is real shit without K. Now, today's topic is brought to you by a secret source. I won't tell you who asked me for the show. It was my cousin. But all I gotta say, hey cuz, how you doing? Well, anyway, she wanted me to bring this topic up to you guys. And the topic is neighbors. You love them and you love to hate them. So, what can I say? If you have a neighbor, and I know all my friends, some of them love their neighbors, some of them don't. You gotta live with them. But there's only a certain degree where you allow them to fuck people over and stuff like that. Like, for instance, if your neighbor is a fucking cokehead or a meth head or whatever his deal or her deal is, then, fuck her for real because you're trying to live to your side of the property, cleaned and everything like that. This bitch is not cutting her grass. She's not doing whatever. She's loud and stuff like that. And what can you say? How do you get back somebody who doesn't have the right sense of mind because they're always in a drug-induced coma and then wakes up speaking in tongues. So, how do you deal with those type of people? The only way you can fight crazy is be crazy. That's right. Crazy people can fight crazy people. What you do is you go down to the corner, find yourself the craziest bum. Guy says, "I am God." He's wearing like urine-soaked pants, have an aluminum foil hat, and for some reason he knows he thinks he invented the question mark for all of these type of deals. But he's just the average Joe. A man down on his luck, liquored up, and forgot who he was. That's the guy you want to fight crazy. Or get someone who has like a mental problem. That's a good thing too. It's like, bitch, you don't know me. I know crazy. This motherfucker's crazy right here. And stuff like that. Once I see him eat a baby. I don't know. Something like that. Just lie to people. But it's hard to deal with crazy. So you gotta understand. Back in the day when in the 1950s, their crazies were just considered lazy people. That crazy guy, he didn't cut his lawn. He he's just dirty. That's what their crazy was. Nowadays, fucking people sitting at home around 3 to 4 in the morning, screaming their fucking head off like they're being murdered, and what they're doing is taking a huge shit or something. And these people just need to get lobotomized or something like that. It's like that kind of fucking crazy. Those type of fucking crazies is like, I killed my mom and dad with a hammer. You need to be lobotomized or something, dude. I don't know. Do I feel bad for those type of people? Fuck no. Back in Texas, before Bush was president, he killed 13 retards. Some of them good, some of them, I don't know. You know, he didn't really see their story. He just killed 13 retards. But in the same token, he had an idea. I don't agree with it, but in the same token, I do agree with it. You gotta separate your fucking crazies. I'm telling you that. If you have someone who sits there, eating shit all day, I mean, fecal matter and all that type of deal, well, guess what? You don't have to feed him. He found out what to eat. He's good. He's never gonna be hungry again. And the other guy wants to murder people. Well, fuck him. Put him in an island and make sure you gather all the people who want to, fucking kill one another. Put them in one island. They don't kill each other. Then, nuke them. That's how you deal with people. Hell. But nowadays you get the people who always say, "Oh, Ollie, that's not right. These people have a second side of the story. You don't know how their life was." Okay. Please tell me how their life was. You have one person, who had a shitty childhood. I know a lot of people who had bad fucking luck as a kid. And let me tell you something. They came out pretty fucking alright because they found what they can look for. Neither is a job, neither is school. There's other things out there. They didn't sit there and go like, "Oh, you know what? My parents fucked my childhood up," or people fucked my childhood up. I think I want to grab a gun and shoot them up. No, I'm sorry, they didn't. But there is no reason for somebody to be that fucking nuts and sitting in a trailer or house or whatever, or even apartment for that matter. It doesn't matter. If you're fucking speaking in tongues and whatnot, you don't need to be out in public. You need to be in that fucking crazy house trying to eat the foam walls, making sure you're not choking on your tongue, that type of deal. Do I feel bad for crazy people? To a certain degree, I do. I do feel bad for mentally health people because some people are born with retardation. Some people drink themselves into retardation. Some people use drugs and put themselves into retardation. It happens. Don't ask me why. But people do the dumbest fucking things to be crazy. Hell, there's people who are like, this is another one too. It's like you have neighbors who actually you will sit there and think, hey, they're kind, they're all good spirit, and next thing you know, they're fucking murderers. It happens. I don't know why. These kind of people, you'll be like, how do you tell the stars? You can't. Everyday people are gonna be everyday people. But again, if you have a neighbor that's fucking nuts doing drugs or some type of deal, and he's screaming or she's screaming late nights, or this bitch has an attitude, don't get me wrong, if she's crazy, like have a mental condition, you really can't do anything. You can't do a damn thing. By state law, you touch that person, you go to jail. Not him because he's retarded or she's retarded. It happens. You can't really do anything about that. However, this person's fucking drugged out of his mind, and you feel he's in a threatening way, and for some reason you will be like, "Oh, happy days." Yeah, you go ahead, have a fucking ball. By all right, you have the right to defend yourself because he came at you in an aggressive manner. By state law, you have the right to defend yourself. If a person approaches you looking like they're gonna hit you, the state has to recognize that, hey, this person approached me in an aggressive manner. So in saying that, happy trails. And that's another thing too. If if you have fucking drugged out drunks or whatever as neighbors and stuff, I'm not talking about people who drink for joy and they know how to cope with it. There's a difference. I'm talking about these fucking people who get fucked up and they want to all of a sudden eat your house or scream at you for a fight. I don't know. You just don't know how you get these people and shit like that. Again, this is for my source, cousin. Well, anyway, but yeah, if you guys want to drop me a couple lines and say, well, I don't know. I kind of feel my neighbors are cool. Hell, my neighbors are awesome. No, I'm playing. Well, she's hot. I'm not gonna lie. My neighbor is hot. Yes, sir. Just ask my brothers. Ding, 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 ding. But in the same token, all of us have neighbors that we love. We have neighbors that we fucking hate. I mean, like you have those neighbors in the pit of your stomach that you go like, oh, you know what? I had the shit. I'm thinking of my neighbor right now. He's the shit. So yeah. So that was my show for that was the deal, and that's for real. Good night, Cincinnati. And that was for my cousin. Bye bye.